This is another MyView TV exclusive. Please remember to hit the notification bell, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in here to cheer for me. Everything what you see up, my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, me.
Wagwan, my people. Hope everybody doing okay. Hope everybody doing alright. So I have a word for somebody this morning. Never change your originality for the sake of others, because no one can play your role better than you. So be yourself. You are the best. Big up everybody live to see today. Remember them normally come and say, another day, another dollar. Hold on, put that aside. Every day above ground is a blessing. Before they can make a dollar, you have to be alive. How awesome it is to be amongst the living and not amongst the dead. People, all the thing are going, you know. All the sitting are going. I say the circus organization come out yesterday with them leader and them attack. Gold in the cloud, me attack. Yeah, man. Him. I can't tell him something. You know, in no position to tell nobody about them need to resign. No. You know, in no position. But people, I'm so rich for the end because I look at things I go under the news. I can't start right this first. The Portland police has now charged a man from the parish in relation to sexually assault of a 7-year-old girl. The man has been charged with having sexual intercourse with a person under the age of 16. A neighbor of the victim, the accused, was arrested on Thursday after the mother of the child made a report to the police station. Me always telling you, watch the people them come and pray for them. I don't feel like a joke me I take. But mother, you should have carried your pitney with her. You understand me, I'll be honest. The mother had earlier left the child in the care of the man while she went on errands. On her return, she noticed that her daughter was unwell. The child was rushed to the Port Antonio Hospital where she was admitted for medical treatment. And at then, so them find out, yo, the little man touched the little girl. All the police had to do was going to slap this boy. Me, I'll be honest with you, this boy shouldn't live for them on the road. No. Me nah no pity. For no boy we touch, no farmer like a pitney. A matter of fact, no boy we involved in nothing name rape. Me nah no pity for. All of them need to go. Hold on a bit there now, people. I'm gone down a Great River side. Residents of Great River who gathered at the scene of 52-year-old Rose Christian killing on Tuesday struggle to understand why their community was once again being ripped apart by tragedy. As they huddled together beyond the yellow crime scene, they spoke in soft tone. Yeah, people, they take them little time attack of the attack on the family shop that left Rose's son, 36-year-old Kenique Christian, in hospital. Her husband, who was in the back of the building, was unarmed. Hold on there now, people. We know the people that are going to say in the comment section, say my view, the husband involved, don't it? I don't know. I can't answer that just yet. But hold on there, man. As soon as we get all the information, me are going to know. But when me notice from the other day, once man and woman there somewhere, somebody really leave somebody. You understand? And from the other day, 90% of the time, the man them are left the woman them, you know. So man, be careful, a little man them on have round, you know. There are unconfirmed report that the attack was a robbery gone wrong. Watch me tell the people them exactly what's going on now. The family members were at their Triple Palm restaurant where they all were when the incident took place. Rose and her son were in a section where the food is served while her husband was cutting up vegetables in the back. According to an eyewitness, at about 2 p.m., 2 men arrived at the roadside eatery in a silver Axe motor car. Me don't know how she know this, but at this she said, 2 guys got in at the shop, go buy cigarette, you know, and run back out. Then me hear, holy passion, bow, 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 bow. She said about 6 or 7. When them run towards the car, a 2 gun missing in them hand. She said, yes, that's where the eyewitness there. She never really want to tell me her name still, but that is okay. Once she give with information, we're okay with it. And whole lot of the people them down there ball. Holy pa people are ball. They call them and say, watch the man. This is a little killing that bring back memory in our community. And in that same community, the man they throw the gas on the girl and light her fire, burn her up, you know. Yes, people, that same look up here, so the people, them say, yo, that's still fresh in our memory, understand? Talk about everything on this platform, so I know say some people supposed to start keep back, and that's what my view talk about. The same Brůtąllq incident, yeah, man, then there's some video down below. So all you have to do is put in her name, put in my view beside it, and you see it come up and you can know exactly what's going on there. So I must say Brůtąllq get burned up in me and she died 3 months after. You know, we talk about that already. But them need to get the boy bill so the community can fix him business with. Hold on there now, people. Me dey on the boulevard now, and I want the people that who see what happen, come out, come talk. You understand? Because we need to find this a boy here, this a girl that hold it down, this lady here, you know. The police has identified the woman killed in the internal incident along the Washington Boulevard yesterday. Yeah, people, yesterday morning. She has been identified as 49-year-old Philanthropist A of Redhill, St. Andrew. Report that at about 6:20 a.m., Hay was walking along the boulevard when a motor vehicle hit her before speeding off. Citizens contacted the police, who then assisted her to the hospital where she was pronounced dead. And for the people that most see the video, look at that sister. The little nurse then she come out and try her best and try to save her life. Her daughter come out and attack. I'm not going to say the daughter, but I'm telling you something. People, me I don't know, say somebody see exactly where go on. When if you know who, don't listen there. We need to know who, so we can bring them to justice. You understand how what type of justice we are talking about? We not talk about justice where the man go sanga court get bail and it go drawn out. No. We don't depend that.
My name is Renee, daughter of Samantha, the lady that was hit on Boulevard this morning, Tuesday, January the 25, 2022. I'm just asking anyone that know anything or see anything to just report it to the nearest police station. Please, I'm begging you. And to the driver, no say do something wrong. No say you know the consequences, but at least you could have just take up my mother, bring her to hospital or something. You never have to leave her up on the road for dead. And left me and my little sister, or expect her to survive. I want to sleep now in the bed at night time. I want to do them things here. May I ask anybody who know anything or see anything to just report it, please, to the nearest police station. My mother was the best mother. In my eyes, my mother, literally the best person I know. How you live without your mother? Me, no know. How me gonna live without my mother? Me, no know. My mother will go the extra mile for me and my little sister. No, never too good for my mother provided for me and my sister. Never ever. No, but no, I have to say. Just as the taxi man will do this, he should at least take up my mother off at the roadside, bring her to hospital, and I could get to say something. They just left her just dead on the roadside. Just called me yesterday and said she not come home. She never tell me much about she go, but me know say she always go to Boulevard to one of her friend them. So I know say I must say she go, because if she go somewhere else, she should have tell me say she go somewhere else. So she just call me and say, must tell my little sister say she not come home tonight.
One of the biggest problems we have in this country are people. Because people see things and don't want to talk. At least the daughter get little information, says that taxi lit down her mother. Maybe a taxi man or a taxi woman. I don't know who drive the car. But one thing me sure about, somebody see what happened. Yeah, man. Somebody really see what took place, you know. And me ask the people them, come out, come talk. You understand? Might be somebody else in the car too. Somebody in the car, because them was the passenger full, all's vehicle. No matter which direction it a go. So me I don't know, so I don't know what me know. So anyway, just come out, come and know exactly what go on. You understand? Because anybody do that need to get slapped with. Said what I said and I mean what I said. And me not take you back. Hold on a bit then now, people. If me never see this in my own and I listen my own ears, me that think I lie. Me can't believe the clown really come out, come say, I give them 60 days to leave. Here what you do. Move the days and move the zero there. You understand? And 6 hours the people them really want to give you still. The people them just want to see the back of you. You don't make no sense. Let me tell you something, people. Clowning are the only politician that want stronghold seat. If he switch and go to the next party, the people them now go vote for him. You understand? The only reason why the people them vote for him because of stronghold seat. If I want some of them they switch and the people them still vote for him because the work and the people them love him, the people them would vote for him. The people them would vote for him. You can't even keep a little party where you run united. You know, see, you run it right to the ground and people don't get it twisted. Sleepy need to go for real, you know. Sleepy need to go. You understand? But me I don't know this already. Sleepy only go on film own terms. When him ready to leave, him a leave. Nobody can tell him to leave.
As I have already shown, there are other tools in the toolbox for him to use and some others that the government needs to quickly deal with and address to provide him with, which should have been legislated for already. If the commissioner cannot find another strategic approach to getting the crime problem under control within the next 60 days, I think he must call it a day as well and allow someone else to take up the mantle of commissioner. This government has totally mismanaged the national security of our country. Jamaica has witnessed a 10% increase in murders in 2021 and a 19% increase in murders over the first 3 or so weeks of 2022, with 112 people being killed in just 23 days. Jamaica cannot go on like this. There must be accountability for such poor performance in the critical area of our national security. Dr. Horace Chang's tenure as Minister of National Security has been an abject failure, leaving Jamaicans feeling frightened, hopeless, and in despair. He clearly cannot bring the vision, energy, and vigor and communication skills which that portfolio requires. We are therefore calling on the Prime Minister to relieve him of his duties in that portfolio and give someone else an opportunity to bring a fresh and hopefully more effective approach. We urge the government to use the Zones of Special Operations legislation far more extensively. The ZOZO has bipartisan support and provides a tool by which the military can join the police in securing communities that are torn with internal violence and are out of control. When a ZOZO is declared, the JDF personnel have full policing powers within the area of the ZOZO, and law enforcement in that area is under the joint command of the JDF and the JCF. That the government's conception of the use of ZOZOs is far too narrow and limited. They have only used it in 7 small communities since 2017 when the legislation was passed. We believe that the ZOZO is to be viewed as a lawful alternative to the states of emergency, the main difference being that extended detention without charge is not permissible, and citizens do not lose their basic constitutional rights of access to the court to protect their liberty. In terms of the phasing of any investments, that naturally has to fit within the fiscal capabilities of the government at a given point in time. But that cannot be an excuse for not using a lawful tool to provide safety and security and save lives. They can phase the investments to fit the capacity of the government to pay for it, but there must be a response to the problems that the people are facing of a lack of safety and of serious jeopardy in their homes. That the government's conception of the use of ZOZOs is far too narrow and limited. They have only used it in 7 small communities since 2017 when the legislation was passed. We believe that the ZOZO is to be viewed as a lawful alternative to the states of emergency, the main difference being that extended detention without charge is not permissible, and citizens do not lose their basic constitutional rights of access to the court to protect their liberty. In terms of the phasing of any investments, that naturally has to fit within the fiscal capabilities of the government at a given point in time. But that cannot be an excuse for not using a lawful tool to provide safety and security and save lives. They can phase the investments to fit the capacity of the government to pay for it, but there must be a response to the problems that the people are facing of a lack of safety and of serious jeopardy in their homes.